Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome back to another episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village. Got a very handy comment. Makes me feel pretty damn stupid. You can actually turn bloom off. Winters are no longer quite so bad now, so yeah, we can see pretty well. I wonder, maybe that'll help with the lag a little bit too. I don't know. I think it's mainly an AI issue more than anything. It's not really a graphical problem, so probably not, but you know, we'll see. See how it goes. Alright, what do we got here? Let's take stock. It's been a while since I recorded, so I think everything is where we want it for winter. 27 people fishing, that should be 30, but this one, there was one here that, okay, it got demolished. Fish, fish, fish. Someone will build that, and then we'll have 30 fishermen again. I like 30, it's a round number. I like that number. I'm gonna pursue it. It's early winter, we haven't gotten our deaths for the year yet. Something I'd like to avoid, but recognize that I probably can't. This guy needs to be finished. This is only the first one, we gotta upgrade it after that, so it's gonna be a while before that's live, but you know, that'll be the beginning of using this area. So I guess the question is, do I want to do that right away or do I want to wait? I'm not sure I know the answer. We shall see. A good amount of wool left. I'm pretty okay on wood. Yeah, we're fine. Still moving hay. This is not... Oh, right, because it's paused. That makes a lot of sense. Actually, you know what? I could just get rid of that. Oh, wait, no, that was actually something I wanted them to do. Crap, what was that? No, that's fine. We'll leave it alone. Not gonna worry about it. There's our first death of the season. Totally unrelated to, this is what we really need built. Totally unrelated to the winter, but significant just the same. We're actually completely hemorrhaging people. Dying of old age, dying of accidents. Got too many people in the mines, dying of all kinds of stuff here. This is a problem. Now, we already knew that, but we're gonna have to see what we can do to mitigate that as time goes forward. Hopefully, I think these houses will kind of make it a non-issue later. It's just right now it's rough. Based on what I've seen, I think each individual villager kind of dynamically reassigns their first hypothermia death. This guy's probably going to die too. They dynamically reassign their homes based on proximity to where they're working, I think. So that's a good reason for the home ownership and relationships to not really be simulated. I get that. I'm not going to complain about that one. I understand it very well. That guy didn't die of hypothermia. Nice. Okay, maybe we're doing less work up here, so there's less issues. I hope. It's always hard to tell, though. You never know when it's gonna blow up in your face. No, there's another one of old age. Hopefully they're focusing on these. Yeah, they're getting there. Keep it 11, 2 extra. Yeah, we're making okay progress here. It's not great. I'm not thrilled at the speed it's going, but we're getting closer, so... No donkeys, jeez. I think I'm gonna move both of these over here when the time comes. I want to speed up the donkeys' reproduction a bit, try and get new ones ASAP, because we are kind of running short. we want 10. Well, really we want 20. And we only have 2. So we're at 10% of where we want to be. It's not a good situation to be in here. We'll get there though. It's gonna take a little time to recover. Oh right, I did rebuild this. Okay. Let's kick that back up. I think having a hunter here is a better idea. These seem to be effective for getting rid of animals. Kind of, well, not getting rid of animals. They seem to be effective for what hunting normally does, which is generating meat and hide. But if we actually want protection for our animals, I think we have to go with actual hunter. We are overstocked, like big time. We got these ones, but those are gonna fill up before long too. But you know what? We're kind of high. Oh crap. Okay, good. We have oats queued up. Do we want to? No, we don't need flax. I was gonna say we're a little short on oats, but it looks like we already got that queued up and good to go, so I'm not gonna have to worry about that when summer hits. It's actually already spring. You know what? That was a pretty good season for having people not die. Pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and take off all the miners. They did not actually. They made surprisingly little progress. I'm kind of not happy about that, to be completely honest with you, but what are you gonna do? I think we're still pretty short on people, so gonna do this. And then 0 here. We do not have enough people. Where do I have people that they should not be? That pig noise is horrifying. That actually, really, I don't like that noise. That's, I don't know if you guys can hear it too well, but it's not a good noise. I think you want to go for a lower pitched pig noise. That's like the noise that a pig makes when it's being murdered, I feel. Like, that's really not... That's not good. The sheep noise is good. Chicken's fine. Cow is barely audible, but it's just a moo. The pig one is just like... That pig is in distress. Or it sounds that way anyway. So I don't know what's going on the pig farm here. They're not even really... They're boars. They're not really pigs. These are boars. From the look at... I mean, I don't really know what the difference is, to be completely honest with you, but they're not like farm pigs. These are totally like... These look like feral animals. Like the kind that's... They actually... Alright, so that, well, we can go on a tangent here. Apparently there's like a big problem in the... in kind of the Midwest of North America. Obviously, primarily in the US. I think maybe even exclusively in the US. I don't know if it's a problem in Canada or Mexico, but definitely in the US. Apparently there's a problem where there's wild pigs, and they're real problematic for, I would imagine, the environment, but just in general, there's too many of the damn fuckers. There's a ton of them, to the point where, like, you can go out and kill them and hunt them, and the government will pay you for each one you kill. So, I'm not really into hunting, and I don't really have any particular desire to handle or use a firearm, but I would probably consider going out with like 3 to 5 people and hunting those boars, wild boars, since they're an invasive, I think they're an invasive species. At the very least, they're problematic for the environment, so that's... Oh good, we're having a ton of people growing up right now. That's actually really helping us. We needed that big time. We need the builders more than anything. In fact, I'm actually going to go hard on that and just leave 2 laborers. I'm not worried about them dying right now, so we're going to go hard. But yeah, so apparently they're like a real problem. I don't mind killing them then. it doesn't bother me as much. That may be callous, and I understand some of you may disagree with that sentiment, and I'm sorry if you don't feel the same way that I do. You don't need to. You don't be me, be you. But that's just my perspective. From an environmental perspective, they are causing damage to the environment, so fuck them. It's kind of my attitude. We, for once, are going to harvest the oats early here. And you could say the same thing about humans, but it's a little bit of a different situation, and maybe that's kind of the problem and why someone might disagree with me, is because you're treating humans as inherently superior to animals, and it's not necessarily... I can understand and respect a system of beliefs that places equal value on both, let's put it that way. And to a degree I agree with that belief, but not really, like not in practice. Conceptually I agree with it, but in practice it just doesn't work that way, which that's my opinion. As I was saying, everyone's entitled to disagree if they would like, but that's pretty much the only time I would be interested in hunting or doing anything like that would be in order to hunt an invasive species, basically. I fucked up this road, kinda. That's okay. Do something like that, and yeah, I don't know, I guess it might be fun. I know a lot of the guys that, I don't want to say professionally, but kind of professionally do that. That was a bad road there. Apparently, like, I was watching a documentary a long time ago, so I might be misremembering, but they have, like, packs of dogs that they train to hunt the boars, and, the boars kill the dogs. The dogs die sometimes. And, I think it's not entirely rare. But I would more do it from the standpoint of, like, I would get, like, well, I don't know. I think I would want to get a hunting rifle. Like not like a small one, not like a 22, but a significant caliber, something that would actually, like, if I shoot, I'm not interested in eating the pig after I shoot it. It's mainly just like, hey, this is an invasive animal, it needs to be put down. And again, if you disagree with that sentiment, that's totally fine. Not saying I'm inherently right in having that belief, and it's not really something I've thought about too much. By the way, I like this. A lot of times I think these are actually kind of like spiritual things to either bless the home or ward off something evil. I wonder if that was something that they researched and this actually is like a real symbol that was used, or what. Did that dog just like hump the air? Or that wolf, or not wolf, fox? That was weird. Did a weird motion. But yeah, I'd want like a larger caliber rifle. I don't care what state the boar is in when it dies, I just want it to die. I don't want it to get pissed off, basically, is the important factor here, so I'd, get like a reasonable caliber of rifle. And then deal with it from a distance. I have no particular desire to get up close and personal with any of this, and I don't even want to see a dead animal. I don't want to see what the bullet does to the pig. Like, that's not... I don't like that. I don't like violence, really. I don't like gore. Just to be clear, video games are completely different. That's not real. Real stuff I have no taste for. It'd just be... yeah, I don't know. Maybe a lot of people seem to like hunting. It's an interesting thing to do. I enjoy fishing. I don't like putting bait on the line. I don't like necessarily catching a fish. I would really... But if the hook doesn't really hurt them, and I don't really know if it does or not, but... God, it's still not done. You guys have all the builders, you're still not finished. This is terrible. It's taking forever to get this stuff done. You know what? You're no eating, you lazy fuck. Get to work. But yeah, I'd love to, well, not love to, but I'd be vaguely interested in trying it at some point, just to see what it's like, I guess. Never fired a gun before. Don't particularly need to fire at anything. I'd be fine with going to a range to satisfy that curiosity. I'm not even that curious about firing one. It's whatever. But, I don't know, I've gone fishing a few times in my life. It's I don't know, it's kind of like boring. The only real desire I have to fish is that it's kind of like cool to catch. It's like hunting, it's cool to catch an animal. I don't really want to kill it. Like, catch and release is totally fine with me, and really more what I'm interested in. Because it's a little bit different with hunting, I guess, but with fish, like, you never see fish, really. Like, in the wild, you don't see wild fish, ever. Unless you're going diving, which very few people do. So it's kind of cool to, you know, get up close and personal, you get this fish. It's just, you know, hey, it's a fish. Whatever fish it may be. You know, I don't know. It's not something that you normally would do or see. And I find that interesting. I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with that. It's just, on the one hand, I don't really like the idea of killing anything. Because, like I said, I really don't have any taste for violence. I'm perfectly fine pretending that none of my food has been alive. Not really bothered by knowing that meat used to be something, but I don't really need to see what it was. You know? I don't know. I mean, you guys get what I mean? It's hard to explain, but like, conceptually I'm not bothered by any of it, but like, in reality it's a little bit different. When confronted directly and visually with the reality of it, it's not nice. Like, no one likes to see animals getting sold. No one who lacks problems likes to see animals getting slaughtered. That's not positive. That's not a good thing. So, you know, I guess I wish there was, like, maybe, I wouldn't mind being in a submarine that could, like, see outside of it. That would be pretty sweet, but then the ocean's pretty barren, I guess. Maybe what I really want is like a super long-range drone that I could pilot from my living room, that I could fly around a forest. One that was really, really quiet, no noise pollution. Just, you know, go check shit out. Follow some animals, go check out what's going on. But the reality is that, like, there's not actually that, on a micro level, like if you're talking about small animals, of course there's plenty of life and you can find small stuff anywhere, but the big stuff, which is really what's interesting to most people, I guess, is really it's sparse everywhere. Like, there aren't that many fish in the ocean when you get down to it, even without humanity, like, seriously overfishing the oceans, which, if you don't already know, is that's actually a major problem. And there may be a time in your lifetime, given the demographics of people who watch Let's Plays, yes, almost everyone watching this, within your lifetime, it is entirely possible that you will no longer have the ability to eat fish. Or at least most fish. This doesn't come with one, right? So, you know, just keep in mind, it's not as simple as just saying, oh, someone else will worry about it. Like, there's serious environmental issues. And it's not just like, oh, the oceans are warming. That's not really it. It's overfishing and habitat destruction that are a major issue. But anyway, that's not really... This is maybe not the place for that conversation. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. If you enjoy that kind of stuff, enjoy knowing about that kind of stuff, read up about it. Monterey Bay Aquarium and the Vancouver Aquarium both do some really fantastic work on that subject, and I'm very proud to, well, very happy to have gone to the Monterey Bay Aquarium many times when I was a kid. And I think that has really allowed me to be more informed about the world as a whole, because the overwhelming majority of the surface of our planet is ocean. So, you know, this is not a small thing to say it's getting fucked up. Anyway, not the time or the place. But, you know, I don't know, I'm in one of those moods. I'm just kind of like, I don't really have anything specific on my mind. I'm just kind of casually strolling through my thoughts, just kind of relaxed. There's always things going on. The world's a damn big place, though. I just feel like there's nothing for me to explore in reality. I can't go find new stuff. I mean, you can find new urban exploration kind of stuff, like discovering things for yourself, and that's fine. But it'd be cool to to really discover. And I guess part of why I do YouTube is it's not discovery, I'm not doing anything new, but I am creating. And I'm creating something that's uniquely mine that I have input on. I'm the sole proprietor, it's only my stuff. And I guess that to some degree, exploration is about leaving a mark in that it's like, hey, I'm the first human that found this. Yeah. When you break it down, that's really meaningless, but I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe it's a similar thing to... What am I doing? You know what? I'm stupid. Why didn't I just do this if I wanted it to be at 16:16? Or 8:8. That would be way better. I should have done that a long time ago. There's a lot of little things like that that I get wrong in this game. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. I'm just kind of out of it. Yeah, you guys are actually... Shit, everyone's done, aren't they? Are the farms dead? No, the farms aren't dead. So what... Do you need... Yeah, I know this needs more, but you shouldn't have... I guess they were growing, it just wasn't harvestable yet. The trees are new, whatever. But yeah, like, I guess some of the desire to explore is really just about being important. Putting a mark on making something your accomplishment and not just being another face in the crowd, I guess. Having a connection with something that is permanent, that is not something that can go away. And YouTube videos definitely are not permanent, but I don't know, it's some semblance of... It's something that I can take some semblance of pride in, because you work at a job, the people in the job know what you did, and, you know, you can take pride in that. There's nothing wrong with taking pride in your work, but I don't know, it's a different feeling when it's just you do the thing and then you put it out there, and that's it. And then whoever wants to see it can see it. It's not limited to your coworkers, it's not limited to anything, it's just anyone who wants to come watch this can watch it, and I guess that, I don't know, it's a different feeling. Oh shit. Please don't actually be homeless, though. I think someone will be, because I fucked up. Oh well. At least 3. Yeah, there will be 3. I think it was 176. Let's just do the math here real quick. 22... 4 times 2? So we have 8. Which is 66 plus 108, which is 174. 5 people will be homeless. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe I did the math wrong, it's only 3, I don't know. It's, you know what? A baker died of old age. It's alright, they got moved in. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this nice, kind of relaxed episode. Just you know, chilling out. It's a Saturday. Just relax. You know, have a nice weekend. Don't stress out too much. Just kind of chill out a bit and have an enjoyable weekend. Hopefully, that's assuming that you don't work weekends. And I know plenty of you might. It's, you know, people have to work on weekends. Stores got to be open, so. It's a fact of life. So whenever your weekend happens to be, I hope you have a good time then. Anyway, like I was saying, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Take care.